I'm Sue Higginson from the Association of Liverpool City Region Colleges. What you're going to see in this short presentation is just a glimpse of how our further education colleges in the Liverpool City region are driven by the needs of employers. They each work individually and also collaboratively to make a difference for living, learning and importantly working in the Liverpool City region. Further education was born in the 1800s and its purpose is to fit the needs of the area it serves, to create a new workforce for the recruitment and development, perhaps through apprenticeships and other programmes, but also to upskill the existing workforce. So enough from me, because what you'll see is some real examples of how employers drive our education and training in Liverpool City region. And in a devolved administration, that means that we can actually create a place-based curriculum.
It's an absolute privilege to be part of Southport Education Group, and you will see our absolute dedication to everything to do with green skills and with the whole agenda around renewable energy, and in particular the retrofitting that is available in areas such as Southport. Our mission is always to provide the best possible facilities and spaces for our employers to come and do training, for our students to have the opportunities to learn, and of course for our apprentices to get their hands on that very new and very different equipment that is coming through. We're really fortunate to work with some really brilliant local employers. For example, a really close working relationship with AMPV based here in this region. They've worked really closely with us to support the development of training centres for the installation of electric vehicle charging points, alongside of actually helping students to understand how we install and then manage photovoltaic systems. These are all things that will be needed more and more in the future as we move into that green skills agenda and making sure that we can meet our various net zero targets.
And the reason why we got in touch with obviously Southport College, we thought it was really important to have the knowledge of the opportunities within the energy sector, but also help the students grow. And rather than it just being a coursework based activity, we thought working with KGV and Southport College, where they can develop their business skills, they can develop their business acumen, and they can actually move things forward and actually basically deal with real life problems rather than just reading from a textbook.
One of the real interests for us was the fact that we could actually go into the college and shape the course itself. I myself went into the college last year and spent several sessions with the students, giving them real world problems that my business was actually facing. So we were particularly interested in a collaborative approach that would allow us to grow the future of our business while helping the students.
Through working with the Trust, we've got various opportunities for students to go out onto placement. So students work in a range of placements from hospital settings, clinical, and it means that they've got that wide sort of range of skills and experience. So things like hand washing, bed making skills, infection control, manual handling. I think really compared to the likes of a school where you wouldn't have those kind of facilities that we've got with our sort of mock ward, our mock social care room, but also the knowledge that we've gained from employers about the kind of skills that they're looking for and that we want to embed in our students. It's also provided various job opportunities for students, so some have gone on to actually work part-time in the sector, so working in home care, residential care, or when they've finished a level 2 or 3 course with us, they've then been offered job opportunities because our students have got those skills and the experience that the employers are looking for.
One of the things that is so good about our partnership with the college is the effort that they make to engage us as an employer and to really make sure that everything that they're doing and planning for their students is informed by what we need in the workforce in terms of skills, in terms of knowledge, information, and all of that together means that they can make sure that they're equipping, with our support, the students with the skills that we need in our workforce now and in the future.
The learners seem to be enjoying the classroom. They get to meet other people from all other parts of the trust. They seem to fit in, and feel, you know, you can see changes in the confidence, and they've started to go along the apprenticeship pathway that we have in place here. So after they complete this qualification, they can start a higher qualification. So this is enabling them to progress in their career.
We're here in our brand new Valent Green Technologies Centre. We worked with Valent and the Northwest Net Zero Hub to help build this. It's a real flagship of our campus here at Vauxhall, and we're training people to be able to install ground source heat pumps, herb source heat pumps, and future-proof themselves really for how the industry is going to change as we move towards net zero in the city region. Another example of our partnerships with employers would be working with Alstom, who have chosen us as their training provider to work with their engineers on both the installation of, but also the maintenance of refrigeration and air conditioning systems, both domestic and commercial. And that is a really key part of the Green Skills agenda.
Working with the college, we found this amazing cohort of technical diploma students. So they're students that have studied 2 years. So when we take them on at 18 into a 4-year apprenticeship, they've got a great sort of basis in the industry, some really usable skills. They've got a passion for it. They know they've tried it for 2 years. They know they really want to do it as a career. It's been brilliant for us because by taking on 18-year-olds that have grown up a little bit, mentored by the college, got those skills. We don't have the health and safety problems, so they can go straight into the workplace and with the rest of the team. That's enabled us to basically massively increase the amount of apprentices we can take on. So we've gone from, in a space of a couple of years, 2-3 years, we've gone from probably carrying about 5 apprentices to carrying 17 apprentices.
We were really proud to be named Skills Provider of the Year at the Liverpool Chamber Awards this year, and we think that's, you know, recognition of the relationships we have with employers and the impact that has on our students and their employability prospects. We're here in our Green Skills Centre today, but it's just as true for our students in the health and social care sectors, the broader construction engineering sectors, as well as our digital sectors and the remainder of the sectors that we support with our skills training here at the college.
The centre was built using SDF funding to meet the skills demand for the Liverpool City region to ensure that we have a workforce ready to meet the net zero targets. The centre consists of a range of renewable technologies, from low energy boilers right the way through to our latest heat pumps in air source and ground source, as well as renewable technologies in solar thermal. We're working with local employers for our EWI, who are supporting us, providing materials and advice and guidance to ensure that we meet the Liverpool City region demand for net zero for external installation. And we're working with lots of employers.
Here at St Helens College, we do some product training with them, or I'll come to the college here and we'll do some product training here in the college. So the benefits to Wetherby is that we have young students, young apprentices coming on site. They have good knowledge of our products and they can install the products straight away. It's good because they get to use our products firsthand. We can top up on that little bit of knowledge that they've already got through the plastering apprenticeships.
The cornerstone to any successful curriculum is employer engagement, bridging the gap between industry and the education sector. Synergy within those partnerships has the potential to unlock the ability to redesign a curriculum influenced by employers and offering a bespoke skill set to all of our students. Employers will benefit from a long-term strategy, accessing a pipeline of highly skilled, talented students with a bespoke skill set aligned to the needs and demands within the industry. Colleges will elevate the learning experience to a higher level, cultivating a culture of excellence through the commitment of employers delivering masterclasses within a college environment. Students will benefit from an extended delivery model, experience the applications of new technologies that are being introduced to the industry, specifically around the green agenda. A prime example of those potential benefits of working in collaboration with local employers is with Cara Brick, who are already in the process of offering work experience, delivering masterclasses within our college, and are already taking on a number of apprentices that are laying the foundations for our brickwork curriculum.
So we started our collaboration with Wirral Met College probably about 6 years ago when we got our first apprentice. Getting apprentices through is the future of our business. We have a brickwork firm. If we don't have apprentices coming through doing brickwork, obviously we don't have a firm. Last year we set up a future skills programme, which has been part of developing the future of our business. So bringing in apprentices, teaching them the right way. Wirral Met has been a key part of that because we've done some CPDs on site to the students, so when they come out to site they actually know the product that we're using, because again it's a modern methods of construction. It's not what they get taught in college. Apprentices is the future, and that's why we've called our schemes Future Skills, because it is the future of not just our business but the industry as well.
The college's approach to skills is driven by its strategic priority to deliver an employer-led curriculum. This ensures that the curriculum offer and the way that we deliver it aligns to the needs of the Liverpool City region. As a college, we work with a real variety of employers and recognise that one size does not fit all. We work with a range of employers who have differing values, ways of working and approaches to their organisations. So the in-depth conversations that we have with those employers and those really tight relationships allow us to understand exactly what our employers are looking for and tailor the curriculum to meet those needs. It's these local relationships with employers that really drive what the curriculum look like and have that tangible impact on the curriculum at ground level, so that students are developing their knowledge, skills and behaviours in line with what employers are looking for. We're confident that our offer is strong and we know that we deliver it with excellence, but we never rest on our laurels. Moving forward, we will continue to work with employers to ensure that we are meeting the evolving and emerging needs of the Liverpool City region.
Ultimately, individual colleges and us as a collection of colleges, main contribution to this local community is to serve that community and work with employers to make sure that what we're doing on a day-to-day basis meets those skills gaps within this locality. Over the last few years, key projects such as the Strategic Development Fund and the Local Skills Improvement Fund have really enhanced the opportunities for colleges to work as a collective in shaping what we do. Key projects have included developing curriculum on green energy, working closer with secondary schools to understand information, advice and guidance, and further developing the knowledge of teachers and assessors in emerging skills requirements such as the electrification of vehicles and hydrogen energy.
Our work with our FE colleges in the city region is really, really important. They play a really important part in informing the strategy and working collaboratively across the colleges themselves, as well as ourselves at the city region, to help support the Liverpool City region residents get the skills they need.
Well, quite frankly, we can't deliver what we want to do with the skills agenda unless we engage with our FE sector. And our FE sector have come together and collaborated probably like never before. And that means that, one, we can ensure that we get scale so that every course is viable to run. It means that we can share resources, and it means that we can specialise in some of those FE institutions, such as the Green Industrial Revolution. And that's been a massive benefit, not just to ourselves, but to delivering, so that we can ensure that we get more people skilled up to create the world-class workforce that we need in the Liverpool City region.
So you've heard it starts with a vision and ambition for the Liverpool City region that turns into policy, and then the journey is all about skills. And I hope what you've seen from this is that each of our individual colleges serve their local community in terms of the employers to make it relevant, and the people that they want to support into those jobs as the ambitions of Liverpool City region are realised through the further education sector. And the Association of Liverpool City Region Colleges takes each of those fantastic organisations who work together to make it happen and make those ambitions a reality. I hope you've enjoyed this.